Hi everybody, it's Jason and Eli. We are on the quest and we are proofreading a set of the Hallelujah Scriptures, and we are taking it from where we have taken it line by line and put it back in with the restored names and putting it to a perfect version. And so now we are proofreading this, and if those of you who want to join into this project, you guys can read along with us. And it may get crazy, the dogs may get crazy, you'll hear a lot of noise, and you'll hear us as we are in our real world. So we are proofreading this, and I hope you guys are good. All right, you ready, Eli?
Yep.
All right, let's go.
Capital the words of capital Amos, comma, who was among the herdsmen of capital Tekoa, comma, which he saw concerning capital Yisrael, apostrophe the A and the E and the funky E.
Nope. First blood. Amos 1, first blood. All right, so let's go right here. Okay, what's the fix?
Funky, I think.
On what?
Israel.
Yisrael needs, what is it?
Funky.
Needs a funky E. Alright, let's continue on.
In the days of capital Uzziah was sovereign of capital Yehuda, the funky D, comma, and in the days of capital Yeroboam, the funky B, apostrophe the B and the A, son of capital Joash, apostrophe the O and the A, comma, sovereign of capital Yisrael, apostrophe the A and the E and the funky E, comma, 2 years before the earthquake, period. Capital and he said, comma, quotes, Yahuwah roars from capital Zion, comma, and gives forth, capital his voice from capital Jerusalem, period. Capital and the pasture of the shepherds shall mourn, comma, and the top of capital Carmel shall wither, period, quotes.
Carmel the gate.
Yep.
All right.
Capital thus said Yahuwah, comma, quotes, capital for 3 transgressions of capital Damascus, and comma.
It's a quotes, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Damascus.
Comma, and for 4, comma, capital I do not turn it back, comma, because they threshed, capital Gilad, apostrophe.
They threshed?
Threshed.
Threshed.
Yeah.
Okay, Gilad.
Gilad, apostrophe in the L and the A and the funky D, with threshing implements of iron, period. Quotes, capital but, capital I, shall send fire upon the house of capital Kazel, the funky H, apostrophe in the A and the E and the funky E, comma, and it shall consume the palaces of capital Bain, dash, capital Hadad, with 2 funky Ds, period. Quotes, capital and capital I shall break the bar of capital Damascus, comma, and cut off the inhabitant from the capital valley of capital Awen, comma, and the one who holds the scepter from capital Base with a funky E, capital Eden with a funky E and funky D, period. Capital and the people of capital Aram shall go exiled to capital Kir, comma, quotes, said Yahuwah, period. Capital thus said Yahuwah, comma, quotes, capital 4, 3 transgressions of capital Azza, comma, and for 4,
Capital
comma,
Azza?
yeah. And for 4, comma, capital I do not turn it back, comma, because they took into exile an entire exile, comma, to surrender it to capital Edom with a funky D, period. Quotes, capital but, capital I shall send fire.
Capital but?
Yeah. Capital I shall send fire upon the wall of capital Azza, comma, and it shall consume the palaces, period. Its palaces, period. Okay. Quotes, capital and capital I shall cut off the inhabitant from capital Ashdod, the funky D, comma.
Just the in funky D?
Yeah. Comma, and the one who holds the scepter from capital Ashkelon, period. Capital and capital I shall turn capital my hand against capital Ekron, comma, and the remnant of the capital Pelishites shall perish, comma, quotes.
Capital Pelishites?
Yeah. Comma, quotes, said the capital Adon with a funky D, Yahuwah, period. Yeah. Capital S said Yahuwah, comma, quotes, capital 4, 3 transgressions.
Wait, there's no dash?
No.
So it's just 4, 3 transgressions?
Mm-hmm.
Four, 3 transgressions, right, for 3 transgressions, right?
Yeah.
Of Zor.
Of Zor, T-S-O, capital T-S-O-R, comma.
Oh, okay. For 3 transgressions of Zor, comma, okay.
And comma, and for 4, comma, capital I do not turn it back, comma, because they surrendered an entire exile to capital Edom with a funky D, comma, and did not remember the brotherly covenant, period. Quotes, capital but, capital I shall send fire upon the wall of capital Zor, comma, and it shall consume its palaces, period, quotes. Capital thus did Yahuwah, comma, quotes, capital 4.
Wait. Well, Yahuwah, comma, quotes?
Yep. Capital 4, 3 transgressions of capital Edom with a funky D, comma, and for 4, comma, capital I do not turn it back, comma, because he pursues his brother with a sword, comma, and cast off all compassion, period, capital and his displeasure tore incessantly, comma, and he kept his wrath forever, period.
Hold on, wait, Doug's coming.
Oh.
Okay.
Quotes, capital but, capital I shall send fire upon capital Tamon, the funky E, comma, and it shall consume the palaces of capital Baltzra, weird quotes. Capital thus said Yahuwah, comma, quotes, capital 4, 3 transgressions of the children of capital Ammon, comma, number 4, comma, capital I do not turn it back, comma, because they ripped open the pregnant women in capital Gilad, apostrophe the L and the A, and the funky D, comma, to enlarge their border, period. Quotes, capital so, capital I shall kindle a fire upon the wall of capital Rabbah, comma, and it shall consume its palaces, comma, with a shout in the day of battle, comma, with a storm in the day of the whirlwind, period. Quotes, capital and their sovereign shall go into exile, comma, he and his heads together, comma, quotes, said Yahuwah, period.
Okay. Lock and load. Alright,
Right.
so it is, hold on. Dos. Okay, and let us begin.
Ready?
Yes.
Capital thus said Yahuwah, comma, quotes, capital 4-3, transgressions of capital Moab, with apostrophe in the O and the A, and the funky B, comma, and for 4, comma, capital I do not turn it back, comma, because he burned the bones of the sovereign of capital Edom with a funky D to lime, period. Quotes, capital but, capital I shall send fire upon capital Moab, with apostrophe in the O and the A, and the funky B, comma, and it shall consume the palaces of capital Kirioth, period. Capital and capital Moab, with apostrophe in the O and the A, and a funky B shall die amid uproar, comma, with a cry and with the sound of a ram, apostrophe S horn, period. Quotes, capital and capital I shall cut off the judge from its midst, comma, and slay all its heads with him, period, comma, quotes, said Yahuwah, period. Capital thus said Yahuwah, comma, quotes, capital 4, 3 transgressions of capital Yehuda, a funky D, comma, number 4, comma, capital I do not turn it back, comma, because they have rejected the capital Torah of Yahuwah, comma, and did not guard the capital his capital laws, period, capital and their lives, after which their fathers walked, led them astray, period.
Their fathers walked, led them astray.
Yeah, period. Quotes, capital but, capital I shall send fire upon capital Yehuda, a funky D, comma, and it shall consume the palace of capital Jerusalem, period, quotes. Capital thus said Yahuwah, comma, quotes, capital 4, 3 transgression of capital Yisrael, apostrophe in the A and the E, and the funky E, a comma, and for 4, comma, capital I do not turn it back, comma, because they sell the righteous for silver, comma, and the poor for a pair of sandals, comma, for who crushed the head of the poor ones in the dust of the earth, comma, and turned aside the way of the meek, period. Capital and a man and his father go into the same girl, comma, to defile capital my kodesh capital name, period. Quotes, capital and they lie down by every altar on garments taken in pledge, comma, and in the house of their mighty ones they drink the wine of those who have been fined, period. Quotes, capital yet, capital I destroyed the capital Amorite before them, comma, whose height was like the height of the cedars, period. Capital and he was as strong as the oaks, comma, yet capital I destroyed his fruit from above and his roots from beneath, period. Quotes, capital and capital I brought you up from the land of capital Mitzrayim, comma, and led you 40 years through the wilderness, comma, to possess the land of the capital Amorite, period. Quotes, capital and capital I raised up some of your sons as Nebium, funky B, and apostrophe in the 2 eyes, comma, and some of your young men as capital Nazarites, period. Capital not so, question mark, capital O, you children of capital Yisrael, apostrophe in the A and the E, and funky E, question mark, quotes, declares Yahuwah, period. Quotes, capital but, you made...
Wait. Quotes.
Uh-huh.
Oh, we're doing really good. We're on a roll there, Eli.
Hey, one.
Yeah. Okay, so, what was it?
Quotes.
Oh, quotes. But you made. Okay. I have Mr. Eli drinking water. So here we are. Okay, so quotes. Eli, we're back on 12.
Yeah.
Okay, quotes,
capital but, capital I shall send fire upon...
Wait, but yeah.
Oh, sorry, I was on chapter 1.
Oh, 12.
Quotes, capital but, you made the capital Nazarites drink wine, comma, and commanded the Nebium, the funky B, apostrophe in the 2 eyes, saying, comma, quote, capital do not nabble, the funky B, exclamation mark, quote, quotes, capital C, comma,
Wait, it's 13 have quotes?
yeah.
13, C, quotes before the C.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so quotes C, comma?
Comma.
C,
Capital I am
okay.
weighed down by you, comma, as a wagon is weighed down when filled with sheaves, period.
Okay. And roll on.
Quotes, capital and a place to flee shall perish from the swift, comma, and the strong not strengthen his power, comma, and the mighty not save his life, comma, and he who handles the bow not stand, comma, and the swift of foot not saved, comma, and nor he who rides a horse save his life, comma, and the
Save his life?
comma.
And that horse save his life, not saves.
Save.
Rides a horse save his life?
Yeah.
Okay.
Comma, and the bravest among the mighty flee naked, comma, in that day, comma, quotes, declares Yahuwah, period.
Alright, that day sounded pretty bad.
Yeah.
Okay, alright, we are heading over into Tres. Okay.
Hey.
Yeah.
Capital, hear this word that Yahuwah has spoken against you, comma, capital.
Has O spoken against you?
No.
Okay.
To take the giant 3 and turn it into an O.
I don't know. So it's this Yahuwah has spoken against you?
Yeah.
Okay. Yahuwah has spoken. Yes. Alright. Let's continue on.
Yahuwah has spoken against you, comma, capital O, children.
Yahuwah has spoken against you, comma, okay.
Capital O, children of capital Yisrael, apostrophe in the A and the E, and funky E, comma, against the entire clan which capital I brought up from the land of capital Mitzrayim, comma, saying, comma, quotes, capital You alone have capital I known of all the clans of the earth, comma, therefore capital I punish you for all your wickedness, period, quotes. Capital would two walk together, comma, without having met, question mark. Capital does.
You didn't have a quote?
No.
Okay.
Capital does a lion roar in the forest, comma, when he has no prey, question mark. Capital does a young lion give forth his voice out of his den unless he has caught, question mark. Capital does a bird fall into a snare on the earth, comma, where there is no trap for it, question mark. Capital does a snare spring up from the earth, comma, if it has not captured prey, question mark.
That's a great one.
Capital if a ring apostrophe S horn is blown in a city, comma, do the people not tremble, question mark. Capital if there is calamity in a city, comma, shall not Yahuwah have done it, question mark. Capital 4, the capital I don't, the funky D, Yahuwah does no matter unless capital he reveals capital his secret to capital his servants, the nebula, the funky B, apostrophe in the 2 eyes, period. Capital A, lion is roared, exclamation mark, capital who is not afraid, question mark, capital D, I don't, the funky D, Yahuwah has spoken, exclamation mark, capital who would not nama with a funky B, question mark. Quotes, capital cry out at the places in capital
Palaces?
Palaces, sorry. At the palaces in capital Ashtar, the funky D, comma, at the palaces in the land of capital Mitzrayim, comma, and say, comma, quote, capital gather.
Comma. Alright, this is all Jack. And say. Okay, so stay there because I need to fix that part. What is it? What is this?
Comma, quote.
Okay, so and what is it?
And say, comma, quote.
Okay, yeah. So and say, comma, quote.
Mm-hmm.
And capital gather.
On the mountains.
Gather, comma, quote. Gather on. Okay, go ahead.
The mountains of capital Shomeron, comma, and see the many unrest in her midst, comma, and the oppressed ones within her, period.
Okay,
Quote, capital but.
Get to the next one. Okay, back.
Quote, capital but they do not.
Single quote.
Yeah. But capital but they do not know to do what is right, comma, quote, declares Yahuwah, comma, quote. These who store up plunder and loot in their places, period, quote, quotes, space quote.
Space quotes?
A period, quote, space quotes.
I got no space quotes. So it's a period, space.
No, it's period, quote, space quotes.
Right, I got no period. I got no space between that last quote. Okay, so. Alright, so it is palaces.
Period, quote.
Palaces,
Period. Single quote.
Single quote.
Space. Quote.
Okay.
Quotes. Double quotes.
Wait. So wait.
It's period, quote, space, double quotes.
Right, just quote. Double quotes?
Like two, not one.
Right,
quotes.
but that's just quotes.
Yeah,
not
I know,
double quotes.
but
Double quotes would be two quotes.
Same thing. Whatever.
No, it's not two. It's the same thing. The double quotes would be two sets of quotes.
Okay, double quote, so it's two quotes. So it's one quote.
Is it double quote or quote?
One quotes.
Double quote.
Okay.
Thank
That's
you.
what I just said.
You gotta be specific. All right, Eli.
That's what I just
That's
said.
good for a head thunking for sure. Okay, let's go.
11. Capital therefore, thus said the capital Adon, the funky D, Yahuwah, comma, quotes, capital an enemy, comma, even all around the land, exclamation mark, capital land, he shall bring down your strength from you, comma, and your palaces shall be plundered, period, quotes. Capital thus said Yahuwah, comma, quotes, capital as a shepherd.
Wait, say what?
Thus said Yahuwah, comma, quotes,
Wait. This said Yahuwah.
comma, quotes.
Yeah.
Capital as a shepherd rescues from the mouth of a lion 2 legs or a piece of an ear, comma, so are the children of capital Yisrael.
Wait, I got children of Dash. Children of Dash. Children of Dash. The children of Dash. All right, so the children of. Is there any other children in there?
Overthrow.
12. Is there any other children?
Children of Yeshua. No.
Okay, children of Yisrael. Okay. Okay.
Yisrael, apostrophe and E, and the funky E.
Hold on, what verse am I?
12.
Okay.
Yisrael, apostrophe and the A and the E, who dwell in capital Shomron to be rescued, space dash space, in the corner of a bed and capital Damascus on a couch, exclamation mark. Quotes, capital here and witness.
Quotes is gone. It is not quoted yet. Okay, so. Okay, so here, and so quotes. Shema?
What?
Is that what it says?
No.
Does it say Shema?
Nope.
What does it say?
Here.
Oh. Okay, so roll on.
Quotes, capital here and witness against the house of capital Yaakov, apostrophe the two A's of the funky B, comma, quotes, declares the capital Adon of the funky D, Yahuwah, comma, the capital Elohim, post, period. Quotes, capital 4, in the day that capital I visit capital Yisrael, apostrophe the A and the E, and funky E, for their transgressions, comma, capital I shall also punish concerning the altar of capital Beth, the funky E, capital L, of the funky E, period. Capital N, the horns of the altar
Capital A, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
The horns of the altar shall be broken, comma, and they shall fall to the ground, period. Quotes, capital N, capital I shall smite the winter house along with the summer house, period. Capital N, the house of ivory shall perish, comma, and the great houses shall be swept away, comma, quotes, declares Yahuwah, period.
Yay.
Ready?
Yeah.
Capital
Wait.
here.
Almost ready. Alright, let's.
Capital hear this word, comma, you cows of capital Bashan, comma, who are on the mountain of capital Shomron, comma, who are oppressing the poor, comma, who are crushing the needy, comma, who are saying to their masters, comma, quotes, capital bring wine, comma, let us drink, exclamation mark, quotes, capital the Adon of the funky D, Yahuwah has sworn by capital his.
I have a period in that. Okay, the add-on Yahuwah has period, right?
Nope.
No. Alright, so we're on, this is 3, right? Or 4?
4.
4. Okay, so. Alright, so YHWH as sworn.
Sworn by capital his. Kodesha, comma, quotes, capital.
Wait, Kadesha, comma?
Yeah.
Okay, so his Kodesha, comma?
Yep.
Quotes.
No, just comma.
Yeah, comma.
Quotes, capital C, comma. Days are coming upon you when capital He shall take you away with hooks, comma, and your descendants with fish dash hooks, comma, and to let you go.
I gotta get back to the. Sorry. I'm just discussing fish hooks here. Come on.
And let you go out at their breaches, comma.
At the breaches?
At the breaches, comma. Each woman before her, comma, and you shall be cast out toward capital Harmon, comma, quotes, declares Yahuwah, period. Quotes, capital come to capital Beth, the funky, capital L, funky, and transgress, comma, to capital Gilgal, comma, increase transgression, period. Capital N, bring your slaughterings every morning, comma, your tithes every 3 days, period. Quotes, capital N.
Period, quotes?
Period, no, quotes are on 5.
Oh. Yeah, we don't get that either.
Oh.
Okay, so it's quotes and?
Uh-huh.
And burn. Alright, make it happen.
An offering of thanks dash giving with leaven.
Thanks dash giving?
I don't know. I don't think the dash will see either. Could just goes like to the next thing.
Okay. Because I mean, Thanksgiving. Is Thanksgiving one? Is it supposed to or not?
I think it's supposed to be one word. I don't think it's supposed to have a dash.
Are you sure?
Well, Thanksgiving's supposed to have a dash in between. No.
Okay.
I don't know.
I don't know. Are you sure?
I don't think it's supposed to because I think it just goes to the next side.
Okay. Well, yours it says thanks, but it's on the edge of the line.
Uh huh.
I don't know why it'd be that. I think it should be something. I think it. Hold on. I don't know. Thanks dash giving. I will put this here and say, inbox, please check word. All right, Eli, let's go. Let's roll it.
Okay.
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving with leaven, comma.
Verse
5.
5. Okay,
Thanksgiving with leaven, comma, proclaim voluntary offerings, comma, loudly, period, capital 4, you have loved this, comma, you children of capital Yisrael, apostrophe the A and the E, exclamation mark, or funky E, exclamation mark, quotes, declares the capital Adon, the funky D, Yahuwah, period, quotes, capital N, capital I, also.
Quotes also?
Yep, quotes and.
Wait, yeah, wow. I saw also. But I saw and then next. Okay, quotes and. Alright. Quotes. And I also. Okay, roll on. Wake up there.
Quotes, capital N, capital I also gave you cleanness of teeth in all your cities, comma, and lack of bread in all your places, period. Capital but you did not turn back to capital me, comma, quotes, declares Yahuwah, period. Quotes, capital N.
Declares Yahuwah?
Period.
Okay. Hold on, lack of bread in all your places. Okay, hold on. I was reading with that.
What are you missing?
No, I think we're good. Okay,
Declares Yahuwah, period. Quotes, capital N, capital I also withheld rain from you, comma, 3 months before the harvest, period. Capital then, capital I would send rain on one city, comma, and on another city, capital I would not send rain, period. Capital one part was rained upon, comma, where it did not rain, the part would dry up, period. Quotes, capital then, 2 or 3 cities would wander to another city to drink water, comma, but they were not satisfied, period. Capital but you would not turn back to capital me, comma, quotes, declares Yahuwah, period. Quotes, capital I have smitten you with blight and with mildew, period. Capital D, creeping locusts devoured your many gardens, comma, and your vineyards, comma, and your fig trees, comma, and your olive trees, period. Capital but you would not turn back to me, capital me, comma, quotes, declares Yahuwah, period. Quotes, capital I have sent among you a plague in the way of capital Mitzrayim, period. Capital I have slain your young men with a sword, comma, along with your
with sword, comma.
Along with your captured horses, period. Capital N, capital I made the stench of your camps come up into your nostrils, period. Capital but you did not turn back to capital me, comma, quotes, declares Yahuwah, period.
Declares Yahuwah?
Period.
Okay, it just says Yahuwah.
Yeah.
It's coming out of his nostrils. The stench of Mitzrayim. I feel them. I feel their pain. Okay. What is it? Declares Yahuwah.
Yeah.
So it's, I gotta get this right. So me, comma, quote, declares, quotes, declares.
Declares Yahuwah, period.
Declares Yahuwah.
Period.
Period. Okay. And I'm going back. All right, 11.
10.
Oh, 10?
Yeah.
Oh.
Not 10 for you?
Wait, did I jack this up? Wait, no. This is, did we just finish 10?
We just finished 9.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh, then I jacked this up. Because it declares Yahuwah.
Wait, hold on.
Are you sure? The nostrils, I think.
Okay, never mind. Yeah.
You're on 10, dude. Declares Yahuwah, right?
Yeah.
But you did not turn back.
They're both declared
I know,
Yahuwah.
it both says that. I know. The one above that says it as well. 3 sentences. All 4, and the one below that says it as well. So make sure this is one about the nostrils. Right? Camps come up in your nostrils, right?
Yeah. I thought I saw nostrils in 9 for some reason.
Did not, but you did not turn back to capital me, comma, quotes.
Declares Yahuwah, period.
Okay.
Quotes, capital I have overthrown some of you.
I need quotes.
Wait, are we proofreading everything tonight?
Oh man, until our eyes bleed. Okay.
I'm gonna need to
quotes. I have what?
Quotes, capital I have overthrown.
Overthrown. I have overthrown. Okay.
Some of you, comma, as capital Elohim overthrew capital Saddam, and with a funky D and capital Mora, comma, and you were like a fire brand.
Fire brand.
Yeah, I know that's also
Fire
one of those things that goes in the next line.
Brand.
I don't know if
Boss.
that's supposed to be.
Look up word.
Right, ready?
Right.
You're like a fire brand,
Yep.
plucked from the burning, period. Capital but you do not turn back to capital me, comma, quotes, declares Yahuwah, period. Quotes, capital therefore, capital I am doing this to you, comma, capital O, capital Yisrael, apostrophe in the A and the E, and funky E, period. Capital N, because capital I do this to you, comma, prepare to meet capital your capital Elohim, comma, capital O, capital Yisrael, apostrophe in the A and the E, and funky E, exclamation mark, quotes. Capital Forlook, comma, capital He who forms mountains, comma, and creates the wind, comma, and who declares to man what capital his thought is, comma, who treads
and
huh?
Who thought is comma? What his
But
thought?
his thought is, comma, sorry, I skipped a line. And makes the morning darkness, comma, and who treads the high places of the earth, comma, and Yahuwah, capital L, he of hosts is his name, capital name, period.
He says, prepare to meet your maker.
Yep.
Prepare to meet your Elohim, O Yisrael.
Just so you know, his name's Yahuwah.
He's coming to kill you. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, Leo.
Okay. All right. So hold on real quick. I got some dogs here. So this is we're gonna possibly pause this one, and we'll get back to this here in a bit.